What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm so ready to get this year started because I have so many things planned. This is gonna be an epic year for sure. I'm so glad to be back. I had a nice little vacation and I've got over my brother and all that kind of stuff, and now I have a little bit of extra time to get back to the channel. I'm so glad every one of you guys support me. I'm so thankful for everybody that's been there for me. Don't worry about it though, guys, because I'm gonna be repaying you guys with so many amazing videos this year. I'm so ready to get this started. Is Final Fantasy VII on the PC as bad as they say it is? Well, let's talk about that today. But as always, guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure go down there, hit that subscribe button. The family is bigger and bigger every day, and it gets to be so pumped. And if there's anything you guys want to talk about, leave a comment down below, because that's one of my favorite things, is getting to know every single one of you amazing people down in the comments. There's so much that I missed and so much that I want to talk about. So many amazing videos that I have to make for you guys. If you can't tell, I'm so freaking pumped for this. This is gonna be an amazing year. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm not going anywhere. Neither is the channel. It's gonna get bigger and better, and my quality is already amazing and whatnot. But I just want you guys to know that I appreciate every single one of you guys that has stuck around and still supports me. Leaves good comments down below. It's create a community where we can all come together and just have a good time and be positive about gaming. You know what I mean? This is never going to be a negative channel, nothing like that, because I don't like negative channels. I don't like people that make all these negative reviews and stuff and make all this money and whatnot just off being negative all the time. You guys know that. And I have so much stuff planned, and I'm so ready to get to this video. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like on it. It helps with the algorithm, because YouTube is already hard enough. But without further ado, guys, roll the intro. So today's big question is Final Fantasy VII on the PC a huge letdown? Is it a buggy mess? Are the graphics horrible? Does it have all kinds of problems and stuff? Is it the worst game that Square Enix has ever put on PC? Well, I don't know about a lot of you guys out there, but me personally, you guys know I got this awesome $3,000 AMD rig that I built a few years ago, and all the drivers, everything's up to date on it. Now, I've not had a single crash, guys. I've been playing in stunning 4K, and it's so amazing because I thought that the best version that I was ever going to be able to play Final Fantasy VII Remake was going to be on the PlayStation 4 Pro. And while it was beautiful, guys, they could only do so much with the Pro. Yes, it was top of the line back then, but the PC is a completely different story. And that's why I invest so much money into my build, and I always want to try to have the newest stuff, you know what I mean, within a few years or so, to make sure I can play everything up to the max graphics, up to 4K. I played on this beautiful 62-inch Samsung monitor, which of course is 4K, has all the newest HDR, everything, and I have not had a single problem, guys. This game looks stunning. Somehow they've made it even better, because now it has, of course, updated graphics. It's got stuff, in the backdrop that it didn't have before, like when you're, in the city and stuff, and you're underneath and you look up at like the bottom of the plate and stuff. On the PS4 Pro, yes, it looked good, but now it's so different. It looks so amazing, guys. It is so stunning. I cannot get over how breathtaking this freaking game looks on my PC. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but I just love putting on my awesome Logitech 7.3 surround sound headset and just getting lost in this amazing game. The music, everything, the voice acting, it's so amazing, and I cannot wait for the next part of Final Fantasy VII. It's gonna be so good, guys. Now, I will admit I have not got to the integrate part because I wanted to play through the full game again on my PC, the first part of the story, before I do the integrate part. Yeah, I know I can select at the menu and whatnot, because they do that. So if you've already played through, the first part of the game, you can do just the integrate stuff separate. So that's good for some of you guys out there that don't want to have to play through this game again. But I wanted to play through it on my PC just to see how much it's changed. And the graphics, everything, guys, is definitely top notch. It's so amazing because I thought the PS4 Pro was going to be the best of the best, that I would ever get to see it before the PS5. And now I'm starting to believe the reason why they made Intergrade only for PS5 is because they were working on the PC version behind the scenes, because I didn't even know about it until it had a release date, you know what I mean? So I'm starting to think maybe that's why they only made it for the PS5 and not the PS4. But, you know, they still give you all the free upgrades and stuff when you do buy a PS5. You guys know Square Enix. They're always trying to push the envelope with the graphics, the voice acting, everything, their engine, the music. You guys know them, okay? They're always trying to push it. So they didn't do what Cyberpunk did, okay? Where they said, okay, you know, Cyberpunk is coming out for all the previous consoles, like, you know, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Pro, PC, all the other stuff that it came out on. No, they did not do that, okay? Because you guys have to realize, okay, while those old consoles are amazing, they're behind like 10 years or so with the current tech. So they're holding back a lot of gaming companies from what they want to make, you know what I mean? Because Square Enix is always looking to the future. You guys know them. They're like, oh, what's next and new? How can we push the graphics? How can we push the story, the characters, everything? You guys know how they are. And a lot of other developers are like that too. Now, I'm not sure why CD Projekt Red wanted to push that on all the old consoles. They would have to dumb down the graphics so much, and it wouldn't even be the same experience as me, who played it on PC, and I might have had, you know, a few bugs here and there, like the floating color and the wiener that was out and stuff, you know what I mean? I had some of the normal freaking glitches and stuff that was in the game, but there was not that many, and yes, the graphics were stunning, but you guys have to realize, okay, they have to be pushing toward the future. Well, you know, Square Enix, not so much CD Projekt Red, because they definitely were a huge letdown. I don't hate them or nothing, you know what I mean? They can always come back up and bring up their reputation and all that kind of stuff, but I think at the end of the day, they just wanted to make as much money as they freaking could out of this game. Everybody's expectations, even mine, were just so overblown with that game. And I think it just made it to where, you know, our expectations were so much greater than the game could have ever been, because at the end of the day, it's just a video game, you know what I mean? They can only make so many people happy. They can only do so much in one video game at a time, you know what I mean? The Final Fantasy VII Remake, though, is so amazing, guys. It went so smooth for me. Of course, I do feel bad for you guys that hadn't got to play it yet, or just wanted to play it on PC, and your PC had problems, whether it's something to do with your drivers maybe, make sure those are updated, you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff, because while computers are awesome, a lot of times it's just something with, you know, different builds or whatever, just kind of makes these freaking bugs happen sometimes. I'm so sorry, guys, but for me, you know, I have an AMD rig here that I built myself. I have always loved AMD, guys. I've always been such a huge fan. You cannot go wrong with their prices and their performance. They've always been the best of the best for me, and I've always loved all of their hardware, all the RGB stuff. Everything looks so amazing. You guys know, though, I'm not rich. I've never been rich. I've had to work my way up over the years, saved up money, sold stuff, worked my way up, been smart with my money, you know what I mean? I'm always trying to invest my money in smart things like tools and other things for my future, you know what I mean? So you guys always have to be thinking about that. Don't worry though, one day, as long as you trace your dreams, they will come true, guys. If you have dreams that you want to chase, go for them, damn it. But you just have to freaking turn those dreams into goals, write them down, you know, set day by day things to make those goals, and eventually you will reach them, guys. That is the thing in this life, is there's so many amazing things that you can do in it. There's so many amazing things you can achieve if you truly put your mind to it. And I just want to tell every single one of you guys out there that I believe in you. Just like you believe in me, and this year is gonna be so freaking huge. But if you misheard my awesome voice, go check my backlog. I've got about 150 awesome 4K videos that I made just for you guys. I'm already losing my voice a little bit because you guys know me. I get so freaking pumped and my voice has been going away a little bit here lately because I've had something in my throat. But I wanted to start getting content for you guys. I'm so ready and I just want you to know that I appreciate every single one of you guys. There's so many big things happening this year. I'm so ready for it. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, leave me a comment down below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Because you guys know sometimes YouTube is not the best at notifying me. But don't worry guys, I promise if you take the time to write a comment, I'll get to it. I have so many epic things planned for this year though. So be sure to hit the subscribe button for more epic videos every single week. The channel's gonna continue to grow over the years. I'm gonna do it on the side while I do construction stuff. That's my main, stuff that I like to do to bring in the money. And I'm doing the channel on the side. You guys know that though. I'm so ready for this. Thank every one of you guys. And as I always say, stay positive and I'll see you on the next one.